Hi all. In the previous video on the quick action throttle, I did a quick overview of what it looked like inside, what would need to be modified or looked at, and today I'm going to be trying to fit this, which is a Rifleman quick action throttle insert. It's he calls it the 1/5 insert, and we're going to be fitting that inside here to increase the diameter of that, which is going to then allow us to pull the throttle on with less rotation. So I'm going to do this in bits and pieces, as I obviously can't work holding the phone and looking through the viewfinder and do things on the bike all that efficiently. So I'm just going to piece this all together as I go along. So far I've just cracked the end of this guy with the Allen key. I'll do that now. And I'll just crack these screws as well, just to undo those. And I've also pulled back the sleeve, the rubber sleeve, from the two halves, so that that'll come apart. Screws are out, so I've already removed this piece down here from the bottom side. Take this guy off the top. Now the bit we need to modify is inside here. Let me just place that on the ground so I can point. The pieces we need to remove, see if I can get some light on there, are those two tabs just sitting in there. So I'll have to use a grinder to remove those guys because they interfere with the fitment of the quick throttle. I've just undone the cables from this guy and removed that. To my surprise, the insert that's going to slip over there is a fair bit smaller than I expected it was going to be on the inside diameter there. So I'm just going to do a quick measurement. Try and do it one-handed. Roughly 32 mil, thereabouts. And 36.5 mil there, so it would seem that that needs to actually stretch quite a bit. Okay, that was a little bit bigger than a little bit firmer than I thought it was going to get on there, but it seems to have fit quite fine. Just trying to get some focus on the phone here. You can see the flats there to allow the cables to run smoothly up into here. I may run a file over these corners just to allow a smoother transition. May not be necessary. I'll see where it goes. Just fit the new piece into the housing, the bottom part of the housing, and if I can rotate that with my hand, I'll just move out into the sun a little bit, see if I can get a little bit more light on that. It seems to rotate quite freely and doesn't seem to be running into any problems. I still need to, between this point here on the inside of there and there, between there and there, I obviously have to have a cable run between there, so I can't be right up against it, but I can afford to be a little bit closer there. This is the top piece that has the little pieces in here that need to be removed. And as you can see, as I rotate this around, it's interfering on the won't allow it to rotate, hence why those pieces need to be cut out. Just looking at different options to remove those guys, just having a look. I was planning on using a die grinder, or having a look to see whether a die grinder would work, but all the pieces, even on these really small sets, are too wide to get in there to remove it. Also a regular, I think it's a 100mm disc is clearly not going to be of any use in there as well, so I'm going to have to use probably something like a Dremel. I do have one, but I can't find the power charger for it, so I might have to see if I can locate one to get those guys out. A somewhat unorthodox method, but in the drill I've just put one of the attachments from the Dremel wannabe kit into here, and as you can see, hopefully if it focuses, that it's starting to move the little bit of aluminium on this side.